you are.
But mom, no, speak up, because you know he's shy. Tell them what you told me. You said when you told.
Shy or not?
No, because he said it was her idea for him to go in the room, and she the one who wanted him to spend the night.
So
she said she was scared. Speak up. Tell them what you told me. Isn't that what he told us?
You accusing my daughter of.
Now, how would you like it? How would you like it if I put my hands on your daughter?
He wouldn't like that at all with it. You wouldn't like that at all with it.
That you wouldn't go with that. Okay, so you're not gonna put your hands on my son.
Or I will.
Back again with another hot one for y'all today, man. Now I could be wrong, but I think this is the first video like this that we might have had on the channel. Think so, I might have to go check later. But in this video today, man, we have a mother who is confronting the father of her son's girlfriend. Apparently them two is laid up over there at the girl's father's house. He ends up coming home and finding them, and then obviously most of y'all know how that probably went. In my opinion, it could have went a lot worse, but he ended up putting his hands on his son, kicking the ball out the house. I don't think he punched him or nothing, but I mean, y'all, we gonna watch the video, so y'all gonna see. That's enough talking though, man. If you guys haven't already, man, please hit that subscribe button, join the family. It really means a lot. If you end up liking the video today too, man, go ahead, don't hesitate to leave a like down below. And if you are subscribed and haven't done it already, man, go ahead and turn the post notifications on just so you never miss a drop. It helps when YouTube starts to get a little funky with pushing the videos out. You know how it go. With all that said though, man, we're gonna get right into the video.
What's up?
You put your hands on my son?
I caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but you, when it comes to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him.
It doesn't matter.
I
Put
threw
your
him out.
hands
He
on
knew the
him.
rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So
did you
even know who he was? Where he was?
He said he was going to a friend's house. I didn't know he was coming over here.
Oh, so you don't keep tabs on your own son?
Of course I
That's
keep
crazy.
tabs on my son.
That's crazy.
And you need to watch your mouth, because don't tell me what I'm doing. I'm telling you, don't put your hands on my child anymore. Is that understood?
Hold on, wait right here. Baby,
no, I ain't waiting on nothing. And you can bring whoever you like.
Where did I catch y'all last night?
In the room.
Right. And
Okay.
you already know that ain't no boy supposed to be in your room, right?
Yes, but I didn't know he was going to stay overnight. He knows.
And you know,
but you know
my
rules too.
rules
I'm not
as well
telling you to
now.
stay overnight.
Now you know my rules as well. You do have to respect people's house when you are there.
But mom, no, speak up, because you know he's shy. Tell them what you told me. You said when you told.
Shy or not?
No, because he said it was her idea for him to go in the room, and she the one who wanted him to spend the night.
So
she said she was scared. Speak up. Tell them what you told me. Isn't that what he told us?
So you accusing my daughter of.
Now how would you like it? How would you like it if I put my hands on your daughter?
He wouldn't like that at all with it. You wouldn't like that at all with it.
That you wouldn't go with that.
You ain't gonna put your
Okay, so you're not gonna put your hands on my son.
Or I will.
You're not gonna put your hands on my son. And just chill out.
You know.
Yeah, man, I don't know whatever happened to the old way of doing things. I mean, just when I was young, man, I'm hard pressed to think that, you know, something like this could happen and the boy gonna go home and tell his mom. He used to eat stuff like that, you know, you used to just eat that on the chin and, you know, go home and, you know, be glad you got to go home. Because as much as I want to understand where this mother is coming from, man, I know in a lot of situations, there are a lot of men out there who would get extremely violent or maybe even pull out a weapon, you know, if they saw a boy with their daughter, their princess, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know stories, and I mean, I'm pretty sure we all probably know stories, but, you know, a friend of mine went to go see a girl in a not so savory part of town, gets caught, and, you know, dad pulls out the weapon on him. Now, luckily he wasn't hurt, but when you set boundaries and you set guidelines and rules for your children to abide by, and you care about your child, and you see something like that happen, parents are going to understandably get upset. And from the sound of this video, it doesn't even sound like he punched him or anything like that. It sounded like he kind of just, you know, jacked him up, you know, hey, get out my house, you know, he was upset. Now, in the perfect world, does this father handle this with more tact? Of course, sure. But when you openly disrespect someone in their home, you know the rules, and you openly go against what they're saying, the man of the house, you have no control over how he may react to that disrespect. Now, yeah, it does seem like the girl invited him over, but from the sounds of what they're saying, it sounds like it's a normal thing, something that usually happens. And it sounds like when he comes over, they usually just spend time in the living room, and this time it's got a little bit further than that. And lastly, I don't want to speak to how good or bad of a parent each of them may be. I don't know them personally, but I do think it's very telling that they're sitting here trying to have this conversation about what's going on, and that woman's child back there, she can't even control her. I mean, she's talking about putting hands on the man's daughter right in front of him. I do think there's something to be said about that. I mean, she's literally having to stop the conversation and calm her down. Like, it's just some crazy stuff going on. We're gonna keep watching though.
Chill out.
You knew the rules. You knew the risk that it'll
told me to
take.
come in. No,
You should have
don't
stayed over.
point
I
the
told you
finger.
to come over.
Young
and
lady,
stay over.
do not
then
point the
we were
finger.
sitting
So you told me to come in. You really want to here and lie on my brother like that?
No.
So this all started because what did you tell her I did? I threw you out,
Exactly.
right? I didn't put my
No,
hand, I didn't touch you.
You put your hands on him. He told her you picked him up, you roped him, and you threw him against the wall. You don't do all that.
So you don't touch my
I
kid.
threw you against the wall, man.
I ain't had no
I
problem
threw
with
you
you
out
till
the
just
house
now.
after I found you laid up.
You not my dad.
All right
That's my
now.
mama.
All right.
This is my house, though, man. You gotta respect
Listen
my
to
rules.
me.
He doing too much.
Listen to me.
For
Do
real.
not put your hands on my son anymore.
Because we can take it there.
Because we can take it there. And we will
Right,
take it
for
there. Don't
real.
put your hands on my brother
If
no
you
more.
wanna do-
Hey, that's the plan,
If you
right
want
there.
to do that, then good
he
luck.
ain't welcome
Watch
in my
your, how
house
about
no
you
more.
watch
He
your
ain't
daughter?
welcome in my
Because
house
you wouldn't have known he was here if she didn't sneak him. So watch your daughter.
I didn't
okay?
sneak him. He was not supposed to stay over. My dad knew that he was coming up.
And I'm not going to tell you again, don't put your hands on my son. You understand? Because how would you like it if I put my hands on your
Well,
daughter?
he ain't allowed in my house no more. How
Okay,
about
well,
that?
he's not going to
How
come to
about
your
that?
house. But like I said to you, how would you like if it is done to you? Okay, put the shoe on the other foot.
All I know is if you can't be coming to my house with all this
Look,
aggression.
I'm not coming to with
'Cause-
aggression if you didn't put your hands on him. That's the point I'm trying
Okay,
to
well,
make.
we about to
sir.
close the door.
Okay, well, you.
And if you come to my house again, you're gonna have more problems in your son.
No, I'm not gonna have no
Don't
problem.
bring
because you're
nobody
not gonna
else to
do
my
nothing.
doorstep, okay?
And you definitely not gonna touch me.
Don't bring nobody
No.
else to my doorstep.
Okay,
All right,
I'm
have a
gonna
good
go
day.
down.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Hey, but back up, bro.
Yeah, man, at the end there, you can see things got pretty out of hand, as you can see. Usually, you know, I'd say I don't really think that this is all worth this, you know, all the bickering and all this wasted energy, things like that. But you have to understand that when it comes to people's children, people just play different. Now, is it a teaching moment for that mother and that father individually? Yes, they both could be teaching their children something different about this situation and helping them to learn a valuable lesson from this situation. I'm sure they both were young. I'm sure they both did dumb stuff. I'm sure they both went around and snuck behind their parents' rules and guidelines, all that stuff. I mean, it happens. But as a parent, are you still going to try your best to keep your children from making mistakes that you made and possibly making future altering decisions that they could make in just a night of dumbness? You know, all it takes is one instance of a lack of judgment to, you know, just permanently alter their future. So do I think they both have a reason to be upset? Sure. I think they both have a reason to be upset. But I'm also someone that believes that your emotions shouldn't dominate you in any given moment. So yes, you can be upset, but you can also refrain from, you know, taking out violent actions, or you can also refrain from letting those emotions dictate how you proceed with a situation. I think if I was giving my opinion on this, I think I would have to side more with the father on this one. You know, I come from that stock of it takes a village. And I also come from a time where, you know, it wasn't really uncommon for other people, other elders or adults that you were close to. You put hands on other people's kids. You know, that's just kind of how things used to go. Especially someone that you see very often, someone that's close to you. You know, this is your girlfriend's father, possibly your father-in-law if y'all are dating to marry, anything like that. And again, we're not talking about him having an all-out brawl with this kid. We're talking about him literally, you know, jacking him up, you know, and getting him out the house. I mean, he didn't really do anything. So that mixed in with the fact that at the end of the video, this kid was literally ready to invade that man's home and I guess commit some violence to him or anything like that. I mean, she had two other children back there behind the camera and one was about to do the same thing. She was ready to, you know, get violent. I think there's a lot of wrong on both sides in this video. I think if I had to pick one, I'd pick the father's side. Even though I do think it was highly unnecessary for him to, you know, insinuate that, you know, there would be some type of problems. I don't know if he was insinuating there would be some type of harm coming to this woman if she came back to the video. I think that was a bad way to go about that there at the end, but, you know, pretty wild one all in all. That's pretty much all I got to say about this one today though, man. Please let me know what you guys think about this one down below in the comments. I really want to hear you guys take on this. I know there's probably going to be a lot of varying opinion on this one. I know there might be some that side with the mom or someone that side with the dad, or some of you guys have stories about it. Let me know down below in the comments. I like reading the comments, man. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, man. Join the family. It costs nothing, and I really appreciate it. Also, if you're already there, man, please consider liking the video, man. It helps push the content further. It helps the channel in general. It's really a lot. And lastly, if you are subscribed and you haven't done it already, turn channel, post notifications on just so you never miss a drop. It helps when YouTube is being a little finicky with pushing the videos out and stuff, so I really appreciate it. So before we get out of here today, man, I have to give a huge shout out to all the fam on over there on the separate platforms. So the Twitter, the Discord, the Instagram, Patreon, it's all of them, man. You guys really help pushing this thing forward, man. I've already spoken highly of, you know, just TikTok and just all the platforms, man. Really, I mean, I really do thank God for you guys. I wouldn't be here without any of you guys, and you know, it's just truly a blessing to me, for real. But with all that said though, man, appreciate you guys. Thank God for you guys. Love you guys. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.